Welcome to another episode of Share and Shine Your Story podcast. I'm Dina Marais, founder of Soul Purpose Publishing and Coaching, three-time international best-selling author, and soul-aligned business coach. I created Share and Shine Your Story podcast to give you guidance on how to get published and make a profit from your book. If you're a coach or service-based entrepreneur looking to elevate your brand and business by becoming a best-selling author and or make a profit from your book, then you are in the right place. Let's get started. Today, I'm going to share with you 9 reasons why you should become a best-selling author. What's in it for you, how it benefits your business, and your role to make the most of your book and of this opportunity. So number 1 is elevating your brand and visibility. You are no longer who you were. You are someone else. You are a better version of you. You are being noticed. You and your brand are getting noticed. The idea of you and your brand are elevated and are now deemed with more respect. Your presence adds value to lots of people, and you are in demand. This gives you the opportunity to radically expand your impact, making a difference to the people who were not in your audience before. Second reason is that you command authority, credibility, and social proof. Adding best-selling author to your name immediately elevates your brand to an authority in your niche. You are taken as a credible source because you have demonstrated that you know what you're talking about. People buying your book counts as social proof, and receiving ratings and reviews are icing on the cake. Number 3, podcast guest and host. Podcast hosts love to talk to best-selling authors. It makes their show more compelling when their podcast host mentions that a best-selling author is the guest. You can also command to be a guest on a higher level podcast. Hosts with a huge following now have space for you, where before you wouldn't have made the cut. It works the other way too. If you have your own podcast, that you can feel comfortable to get some bigger names as than before as your guests. And of course, also speaking gigs, media, and TV. Number 4. Now, having a speaker one sheet, and that's something that I give to my authors who work with me. A speaker one sheet that states that you are a best-selling author. Open doors like never before. Now, with the world opening up and offline conferences, workshops, and seminars, and are reclaiming their popularity, and you are now eligible to share the stage with big names. This is also true for virtual events like summits. With the status as a best-selling author, you are a publicist's dream to get you booked everywhere you can shine. Number 5, boost to your self-image and confidence. There's something incredible that happens to how you see yourself having accomplished best-selling author status. You say goodbye to imposter syndrome. You say goodbye to doubting yourself as an authority in your work. You find that you stand taller and you show up with more confidence in everything that you do. You also find that you take more risks stepping out of your comfort zone because you have a different view of what you are capable of. 7, leave your legacy. No, 6. Sharing your story about who you are, where you've been, and how you got where you are now is your legacy. All of us have a story. And most people have a deep desire to write a book. Yes, you can share your story on social media and on your email list, bits and pieces of it, but that's fleeting. There is such an overload of information that your story, however amazing it is quickly forgotten. A book, on the other hand, is forever. For years to come, your story will be read and appreciated by someone. And number 7, relate to your clients. We all love stories, and telling a story is a definite way of capturing someone's attention. That's because we paint a picture with a story. Using your senses, you take them on a journey, seeing, hearing, touching, tasting, smelling what you want them to. And most importantly, feeling what you want them to feel. When people are moved reading your story, feeling your pain, sensing your vulnerability, rejoicing with you, they not only identify with you, they feel safe that you are real. Sharing your story with your clients, potential clients, shows them that you have been where they are, that you know their pain, and that you could show them the way to the other side. And of course, number 8, prosperity. Prosperity follows you. With your deserved authority, credibility, social proof, and elevated self-image, you feel ready to raise your prices. If you had any doubt before about charging more, that totally evaporates. This is because you have expanded your consciousness. Your vibration set point has climbed a notch, and you energetically hold the success of receiving more money in your body. And last but not least, number 9, personal transformation. Embarking on this journey of sharing your very personal story with the world out there, you will experience a personal transformation. As you are writing and recalling everything that happened, you realize how amazing you are, seeing where you are now. By writing it down, you also go through a process of letting go of the past and forgiveness of yourself and others. Like a butterfly, you emerge from this process, owning your story and authenticity, and you are free to step into your power. So these are the 9 reasons, not all of them, but 9 good reasons why you should become a best-selling author. But what is required from you? What is required from you? To become a best-selling author requires an investment from you. It's different for multi-author, solo, and collaboration books. You must also have something to sell when the book is launched, because the book is a business card for your business. And you want to expand your audience, you want to expand your impact. In other words, you want to have something that you can make available to your audience. To participate in a multi-author book, your story or chapter must fulfill the promise of the book or the theme of the book, and you need to have a successful business and following. It's also your responsibility to leverage the book and your best-selling author status in the ways described above. So there you have it. Most people I know of have a secret desire to write a book, to be published. However, most people don't get around to it because it takes a huge commitment to get to the last word. But what if you could write a chapter in a multi-author book that satisfies this desire? Plus, it could be the springboard for your solo book. In fact, many authors who participate in a multi-author book do feel inspired to summon commitment to write their solo book. I am always busy putting together a multi-author book. So feel free to check in with me to see if the current title resonates with you. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Share and Shine Your Story. Feel free to send me any questions that you would like to be answered. And remember to subscribe, leave a review, follow me on social media, and do the free quiz, What's Your Best-Selling Author Path? All links are in the notes below, and I'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Bye for now.